Good evening, everyone. It's been a while since I made a long video, but today I'm in a good mood. And the new job is very fun for the time. Last time I said that about a job, I kept it for 2 months and a half. So this time around, I will wait before I start complimenting the job. So I got information lately coming from an old informer of mine, and he, through his long scrutiny of the internet, he managed to land on Tesla original time travel portal plans, which he presumed that he used when people say that he died. I think that it was a cover-up, and the journal that I saw, he was accessing the portal and he was watching. He was afraid to cross it, and he was watching through the portal the future. And he was watching, like, what I read. He was watching from our time now. He watched like 1970s, 1960s. He watched every 10 years, and he was not appealed by what was going on in the world until he reached the year 3000, and this is where they say that he landed. He took the courage in his own hand and crossed the timeline and went to the year 3000. Don't know where, because from other stories the year 3000 was in turmoil. So that's what I read. This file I'm keeping private, but basically I got the written information on how to build Tesla time portal, and it's somewhat based as well what George Van Tassel found out when he made his time portal back in the 60s. He had this huge 2-story building that was shaped like a round sphere, and he was using frequency to open the time portal, and him too was afraid to cross the time barrier. Oh sweet, you crushed my things. Sorry, give me a second. So he was using this thing, in the building there was no metal at all. It was all plastic and wood. So that's how he was achieving time travel. The Tesla plan based on the same thing. A wooden platform, 2 tubular structure on each side about 8 feet tall, covered with windings of copper wire, transformator copper wires, about I think it's 18 gauge, and there's about 3 layers of wires. And then at the top, it's not a sphere, it's not a Tesla sphere, but they're joined together with electrical wire on each side, which at the bottom and at the top, which make like a rectangular, like a doorway. And that's what I read. He built a basic calculator, which just machines this. The job of the machine was to tune a frequency through an energy wave, and then transmit it into the portal, and then it was making a time wave, the equivalent of time portals. And I did this experiment a long time ago, and I was using transformator wires, the same principal ideas, and I use a TV transformer with 1 million volt to fed to the currents. And when I put the current on in my little cran space, what it did, it created a black portal. It was completely black, but there was nothing coming in, nothing going out. So what I took a flower and passed it through, and the flower froze instantaneously when it came back through. So I don't know where was I tuned at. Was it in space? or the going in and out of the portal that froze the flowers. So I never dare using that idea again. I know I yielded some result, but I didn't have any form of control. It was just pure currents and the tuning frequency. So it's getting crowded right here right now. So I'm gonna cut this short for now, and I'll talk more about this probably tomorrow night when I finish work. So I'll see you guys later.